In this video, I'm going to explain you the easiest trick for bank reconciliation statement. This trick is helpful for class 11 and CA Foundation students. By this trick, you can solve any questions they have asked. And I'm going to keep this video straightforward so that the video is short and efficient. If you're new to the video, do subscribe and check out my other videos. Let's start with the video. Now listen very carefully. This is the easiest trick. First, you divide into two columns. One would be your cash book and the second would be your passbook. Let's assume this as first column and this as second column. Now, every time you see the question, the first thing you should notice is that what is the balance they have given. In this question, the balance which they have given is balance as per cash book. So whatever the balance they have given, any adjustment which will add or subtract should be done for the opposite. Here in this question, they have given balance as per cash book. So any addition or subtraction, you'll do balance only for passbook. And if they've given balance as per passbook, you'll be making adjustments only for cash book. The first part of the question says, check issued but not presented in the bank, which amounts to 1,36,000. Here, the firm has issued a check to another party. This means the firm has to pay another party. And while the check is issued to another party, the cash book of the firm will decrease. And as I told you earlier, when one column decreases, the other column will automatically add. Now, the second part says, check deposited in the bank but not yet cleared amounts to 90,000. Here, the firm is depositing a check to the bank. So when a firm is depositing the check, the cash book of the firm, the balance will show a greater balance. So the cash book will show a greater balance. And as the check is not yet cleared, the passbook balance will remain same. So as compared to the cash book balance, the passbook balance will reduce. Now, the third part of the question says, bank charges amounts to 300. Here, whenever there's bank charges, the passbook balance would always decrease first, because the bank would first decrease the balance in the bank and then inform to the firm. So automatically, if one decreases, the other one would increase. The last part of this question is interest credited by bank, which amounts to 1,250. So this means that the firm would have made any deposits for which they would have gained any interest. So for that interest, the bank has credited the amount. So this would first be known to the bank. So when the amount is credited in the bank, the passbook balance would increase. And automatically, the cash book balance would decrease. Now, the question is 90% done. You just have to write down. Here, I would just do it quick with the amount only because I want to keep the video short and efficient. The balance as per cash book is given 2,40,000. Here, first we'll have to add. This would be check issued but not presented for payment, which is 1,36,000. Then you'll have to subtract, which is your check deposited but not yet cleared. That is 90,000. Then you'll have to less again, which is your bank charges, 300. And then finally have to add your interest credited, which is your 1,250. And after all this, the final amount is 2,86,950. So this amount is your balance as per passbook. Now let's see an example where there is an overdraft balance. Now in this question, there is an overdraft balance as per cash book. So as the trick, you just have to make two columns. One would be your cash book and another would be your passbook. But whenever the question comes to overdraft, instead of doing all the adjustments in the opposite column, you just do it in the same column. So now any addition or subtraction, you'll have to always check only the cash book column. Now here the question says the bank overdraft as per cash book is 6,340. So any adjustments you make, you'll only be making in the cash book column. Now, let's see the first part of the question. The first part says, interest on overdraft for 6 months ending 31st December 2017, 160 is entered in passbook. Here, there is an interest on overdraft. So this interest would be charged. And this interest would be first charged in your passbook. Here the interest would be debited. And they've clearly mentioned that it's only entered in the passbook. So in the cash book, automatically it will add. Now, the second part says bank charges of 400 are debited in the passbook only. So whenever there's bank charges, the passbook balance would decrease. And they have already mentioned that it is debited only in the passbook. So here, bank charges, your passbook balance would decrease and there will be an opposite balance always. So it will increase in the cash book. The next part says check issued but not cashed prior to 31st December 2017 amounting to 11,68,000. This simply means that the check is issued but not yet presented for payment. Here the firm has issued a check. So in the firm's cash book, the cash book balance would decrease and automatically in passbook it would increase. Now the next part says check paid into bank but not cleared before 31st December 2017 which were 22,17,000. This simply means that the check is deposited into bank. Check paid into bank means the check has been deposited into the bank. So when the check is deposited, the cash book balance would always increase. And thus in the passbook there will be an opposite effect and it will decrease. The last part of the question says interest on investment collected by the bank and credited in the passbook for 12 lakh. Here any investment the firm made, there is an interest which is earned and that has been only credited in the passbook. So it has only been credited in the passbook. So the passbook balance would increase and your cash book would decrease. Now simply writing the numbers, the answer would be they've given opening balance which is an overdraft balance as per cash book 6,340. Here we'll be only seeing the cash book adjustments. So the first one is to add. So we would be adding which is interest on overdraft 160. And then the second one is to add which is your bank charges. And that amounts to 400. The third part is to minus which is your check issued but not yet presented for payment. And the amount to be subtracted is 11,68,000. Now the next part is to add, and here check paid into bank but not cleared is 22,17,000. So you'll be adding that amount 22,17,000. And the last part is to minus which is your interest on investment, and that amounts to a total of 12 lakh. Now, totaling all this, you'll get minus of 1,44,100. So, you started with an overdraft balance, which is in plus, and you ended with minus. So, this would turn into your normal balance as per passbook. If this was in addition, this would be your overdraft balance as per passbook. But as it's in negative, this would become your normal balance as per passbook, and the amount is 1,44,100. So that's it for today's video. I've explained the simple trick for BRS for both the normal balance and the overdraft balance. If you want me to go deeper into the topic for CA Foundation, please do comment below, and thank you so much for